I saw my first dawn in Puebla. Richness, magic, mysticism, tradition, customs and history. Precisely in Quetzalan, this place was inhabited by Totonacos, Nahua Chichimeca groups, and right after by Tolteca Chichimecas. Richness of unequaled culture. One of the most traditional fairs takes place here, in front of the parish church. Groups of native dances take part in it. I am a flying dancer. A dance preserves much of its religious significance. When we put in the trunk, right after performing several dances and ceremonies, we place a tribute, which consists in a black living turkey, among other ingredients to prepare the mole, as well as tamales, and also aguardiente. Everything is spread out in a cross form. Just after this, I go to the church with my dance mates in order to pray and dance face to the altar. Dressed as a bird, in a solemn and respectful attitude, I climb up along with my dance mates. The captain, who represents the center of earth, plays the song of forgiveness with his flute made of wood and his little drum with two patches. There are 5 of us who perform the dance. Captain greets toward the 4 cardinal points and the sun. It takes only one sign, and then we all jump into space, pretending to be the gliding of the sunbirds, while the descending song is being played. We turn 13 times before we touch the ground, which multiplied by 4 make 52. Number that represents an entire century in the Nahua calendar. These are my roots. The cuisine in Puebla is as laborious as delicious. The mole poblano, chalupas, and a variety of handmade sweets are a great sample of culture and tradition, capable of delighting the most demanding taste. In this beautiful kitchen, located in a Dominican monastery of the 17th century, the mole poblano had its origins, when the casual mix of chilies, chocolate, and many of the most varied species were burst into a casserole where already turkeys were being cooked. The viceroy enjoyed this dish, and long time it became the best expression of the Baroque cuisine. In order to please Iturbide, in the Santa Monica's convent, the chiles en nogada were invented, and they put together the 3 colors of the national flag. Just 7 kilometers away from the Novo Puebla is Cholula. In this nice place, several cities were founded, as well as ceremonial centers from the beginning of the Christian era up to the 21st century. Here, the supreme priest paid call to the ancient gods. In this magnificent archaeological place, one can appreciate 7 pyramidal structures, one after another, making a base of 400 meters long per side. When I walk through the pyramid's tunnels, I feel the presence of who constructed these monuments devoted to the praise. There is so much to discover in the state I was born. I remember I went to the carnival with my family. Every year, before Easter, this festivity is celebrated. The dancers, or huehues, are all over the streets, wearing masks and colorful dresses. It is a party that gathers sacred and profane. I am sure I will never forget those moments. Nevertheless, in order to admire the greatness of creation, it is enough to stop for a moment and look at the majestic Popocatépetl, also known as Don Goyo, Don Gregorio, or Hill That Smokes, living volcano that impresses with its great smoke column, which make it look like a big colossus of my dearest Puebla. The Iztaccíhuatl, or Sleeping Woman, is the Popocatépetl lover. 5 extinguished volcanoes with the tips covered of snow the whole year rise up just before people's eyes, people from the country's capital city.